What's going on, everybody? I'm here. See if I can get me in. Well, that's not gonna work. Now, here's the chats. There we go. That works. How? There. That'll work. What's up? Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit late. My technical difficulty was I was doing a breathing treatment and dozed off for a second. Not even gonna try to lie about it. So what's up? So welcome to my first official live on my channel. Good. I'm glad. I can't do the headset and everything like I do on game nights because that's through the PlayStation and this is through my phone. So, but the one thing I did notice, I just got this Sunday. It's a new phone. The wife and I both got one. Kind of sucked. The last one, I paid it off, and then 2 days later, I was outside talking to her when she was getting ready to go somewhere and dropped it and smashed it. So, I was kind of bummed about that. It's a Samsung S22 Elite. Justice, what's up? Good morning. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. So what are we going to talk about today, guys? Oh, I just didn't have to. All right, that works. My screen just went blank, but it's okay. Because well, this one, I think they got rid of the notes. This one has the stylus. I think they just kind of combined the galaxies with the notes. So I liked when I had my note. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, actually. It makes it easier for me to be able to read you guys' comments. Just streaming it to my TV and watching it. I think one of the reasons why I went with this one's because the new camera on this has the super steady mode. So when I do the car talks with you guys and the phone shakes, hopefully it'll stop some of that. I know the one I did last night, I did the super steady mode and it came out pretty clear. Michelle, what's going on? Welcome. Oh yeah. This one has, I think there's 5 different cameras. There's low light, high light, infrared, night, I saw the foldable ones. I can't drop 2 grand just because the phone folds. I just don't get it. I guess I'm partial to the Galaxies. My stepdad loves Apple. It's funny, my mom bitches all the time because the entire house is all automated by Apple. So, like, if she goes outside to let the dog out and forgets her phone, Victoria, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. But, like I was saying, if she goes outside and forgets to take her phone, at like certain hours of the day, the house will lock itself. And without her phone, she can't even get in. So she always complains about it. It's pretty funny. I don't know. I just never really was an Apple person. I don't like that you can't. Most of the apps you got to buy. I don't like how closed circuit it is, although it is more secure. Just wasn't a big fan. I've always been a Samsung person. I mean, it is Samsung, but it's. I don't think it's. I don't think it's considered a Galaxy. Like when I was at the store Sunday when I got this one, it was in a separate section than the Galaxies. I mean, they're nice. It's a nice giant screen, but it was like a grand more than this one. I just can't see it. Oh shit, Justice! I didn't know we had a member of New Kids on the Block in the house. Hanging tough. Oh, 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 oh. All right, I'm sleep deprived. Sorry. Well, Justice is the man. He inspires the shit out of me. I guess I can't go up on the couch. You guys can't see me. I have to go back down on the ground. The neighbor girl, when I was in middle school, uh, I would sneak a boombox onto the school bus so that I could play New Kids on the Block because I thought it would impress everybody. And then we would have to sneak it into the school and hide it in my locker so it didn't get taken off me. That, Huey Lewis, all that stupid cheesy shit. It didn't work, but whatever. Mrs. Wagon is at work right now. She's doing good. She works at the office 3 days a week and then works from home Thursdays and Fridays. So she was pretty happy about that. We're going to figure the wrenches out, especially if I'm going to start doing some of these BMSs. You guys will have your wrenches. I got to figure that out. Like I said, this is my first live. You're going to have to bear with me a little bit. Anyways. Yeah, because I want this to be the same. I don't want any drama. I don't want. You know, I'm not about that. I definitely don't want it in the live feeds. Elijah, how can you forget about the wrenches? It'd be cool if they weren't so uptight about playing music. Be nice if we could have like music in the background. Well, why are you getting hit in the head with the shit, Elijah? You're supposed to be doing the hitting. Gotta learn to duck and weave, duck and weave. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Ah, that makes sense now. All right, I thought we were getting dirty in here already. Bob and dodge, bob and dodge. I mean, I can do whatever. They'll just copyright me. And Elijah, the other day, I was looking into some different subscriptions to some different apps that I was going to maybe use for bringing you guys into live chats and also some music and video editing software. And the one of them had licensing, and anything that I downloaded from it, like music wise or like video wise, it gave me the rights to forever, but only me. So I'm thinking the issues we were having is because you have the copyrights to that stuff and I don't, or anybody else. Zoom calls. I was looking into possibly getting SteamYard. It'll allow us to do multi-people interviews. I got to look into it more and see. There's a couple different plans, and you can either pay it by year or pay it monthly subscription. So once I figure out how I want to handle that, yeah, Justice, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look. I don't think I need the full-blown, like, pro version. I think for what we're doing to start, I could probably get away with the beginner version of SteamYard. It'll still allow us to have people in here. I remember when the whole COVID shit was going on, and for like a year, my wife worked from home. She used to get so pissed off when they do Zoom calls because she had to put a bra on and like actually get dressed. I was like, "Oh, you're so put out." Here I am going to work at the slop factory. You're sitting at home bitching about not having to wear a bra. But whatever, good for her. Yeah, I was under the impression that you had to have a certain amount of subscribers in order to be able to do live. That's what Eric had said. So I never tried it, but I found out that that's not really the case. You just have to be, you have to give it a day or two or something for it to process or something, and then once it's done, I was fine. Yeah, I didn't really get into it too much yesterday, Justice. I was just looking at it. SteamYard, I think, is the way to go, though. I don't know. We got to watch, though. The only problem I have is I know I'm looking up because I'm looking at the TV so I can read easier. But the problem I have with having like 6 people in is crowd control as far as everybody talking at once. I don't want it to get too jumbled, so we'll have to figure that out. Maybe we'll do it like individual people come on like one at a time or something, or like each week one person can do it, or I don't know. We'll figure something out. There was a button down at the bottom of the stream, the message button. I think it said, let me look at it. You could do top chat, live chat, which is all messages are visible, or none. I'm on the live chat, so it's popping up in the corner, all your guys' messages. I don't know if it'd be the same for you or not, Anna, but that's how I'm doing it. Yeah, that's right, Justice. I'm trying. I have a lot of ideas for this channel. I have a lot of ideas. I want to keep doing the car talks. I don't want to just do the car talks though, because it's one-sided. I'd rather go back and forth with you guys and be able to talk about whatever's going on with everybody. If somebody has something going on, we could all discuss it together and try to work through it. When I'm in the car doing the car talks, it's freeing for me because I can get whatever I want out of my head. But then the topics, I don't want to repeat myself. Like, I don't want it to become the same thing over and over and over again. So I've been trying to come up with different things like the game nights, the car talks, now this. I want to try to keep it fresh and have a different couple different things. Well, unfortunately, that knowledge was earned the hard way. But I've learned in life that anything worth having is earned, not given. So if I had to go through what I had to go through to be able to relate to you guys, at least I can use that to help people. Cookie, what's up? So what do we want to talk about? You guys can ask me whatever you want. Let's get to know each other. And I know I spew shit on the videos, but what do you got in specific? Cuzzo? Cookie, who you worried about? I'm lost for a minute. Why? What are you worried about? I think he just wants to expand. He wants to start doing some. He wants to still do the Broken Misfit stuff. He still wants to do like the stuff on the jail and the prisons, and but I think he wants to get into some other more creative avenues and do different things. So I think he's fine. They were both sick. I think he's just trying to. He's just a creative human that can't just have one avenue, and I think he's just trying to come up with new ways to get that creativity of his out. So, just like me, we're just trying to fill our way through it. I want this to be a place where we can talk about whatever's on our minds. I want these lives to be, if you're feeling depressed that day, if you're whatever, and if I get the SteamYard going and you want to talk about it that day and you're willing to come on, we could all hang out and talk about it and try to figure it out together. Or we can just bullshit and talk about movies and music and dumb shit. It doesn't always have to be serious. I just like hanging out with you guys. So, whatever's clever. What are you sad about, Justice? Just life? Everything you're going through, or something in specific? Oh shit, you ain't choking, you ain't toking. You know, me working shifts like I do, it's like when I'm on midnights, when I was on 12s, I wouldn't see D like the entire week. Now that I'm on 8s, I get to see her a little bit. But the nice thing about being on shifts when you're in a relationship is it gives you the time to have time for yourself. Like about the time she's sick of my dumb ass, I'm gone for a week, so she gets a break. That's the key. Happy wife, happy life. Yes, you do see a stop sign. Yeah, Justice, I could understand that. You've been through a lot, and it's frustrating sometimes when it just doesn't seem like it ends. But I think if there's anybody that's strong enough to get through this and to beat it and come out on the other side of it at some point, it'd definitely be you. I couldn't imagine. I mean, I got my petty shit that I deal with all the time. But when it comes to strength, even though you get down and you get frustrated, you're a strong motherfucker, bro. Just hang in there. You'll make it to August, bro. You got this. So, what are we talking about? Somebody pick a topic. Justice, I've seen a lot of growth in the way you look at things in the last 2 or 3 weeks of our conversations. I'm proud of you for that. It's hard in life to look at the glass as anything but half full sometimes, especially when you have circumstances like you do that you can't really control. It's real hard to be positive and to not just say fuck it. So you're a really good example of that, and I see you trying to turn that leaf, and I'm proud of you, homie. Yeah, Courtney's a busy girl, for sure. She got a lot on her plate, too. Well, damn. You know, that was a shame how Tupac changed so much because of Suge. Back to the Tupac thing. And in the beginning, he you could just see the change in his music, and it ended up taking him out, and it was a shame. No, no, he wasn't. He got thrown into a gangster world, and it took him out. Justice, back to daily videos. What do you mean? Like me making daily videos on topics? You guys gotta give me some topics. I draw blanks. I have one or two that I still want to do. One of them, yeah, you can't sell yourself short. I was bad at that for so many years. I just, like I said before, and it wasn't a bad thing, and I'm grateful for it in a lot of senses, but my mom and my dad split up when I was little, and they decided not to go to court for me for custody. So their decision was I'd spend the school year with one of them and then the summer with another one. And so this goes back to the Jen thing. I'll just go right into it. My stepdad was in the Navy, so they moved around all the time. And my dad, Jen's dad, was always here in PA. So I moved a lot. I went to kindergarten, first and second grade in Newport News, Virginia, outside of Virginia Beach. And then I came back to here and I did second, third, fourth, and fifth grade here. And then I went down to Maryland and I did sixth and seventh grade in public school. And then got busted for drug paraphernalia in seventh grade. And my mom pulled me out of school and homeschooled me eighth and ninth grade. No, yeah, eighth, ninth, and 10th. And then I came back to Pennsylvania and did 11th and 12th here and graduated from here. So I think for me, a lot of the problems that I had with my struggle was the acceptance. I always felt like I was fighting for attention because I was never anywhere long enough to. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But what was it like growing up with Jen? That girl is a fucking firecracker, let me tell you. She's wild. And my dad, when we were kids, was starting his business, the shop. That one video that Eric did, one of the first videos he did when he was skateboarding in that building, that was my dad's old shop. When we were growing up, he had when we were growing up, he had a cabinet business. And when I was little and before the twins were born, because I got almost 10 years on Jen. I'll be 44 in September. So our mom, my stepmom, worked in Pittsburgh at the time at a law firm as a secretary, and my dad would be gone from sunrise to well into the night trying to get this business going. So a lot of it was me with the kids. Like when I got out of school, I would have them while they were at work. So I don't know. There's a lot of things that sorry, my wife's calling me. It was throwing me off for a second. Um, a lot of things I probably would have did different. I was just a teenager, and I don't know. They had a babysitter for a little while, and then they didn't have the babysitter anymore. And so it was just me and Jen and Justin. So I tried to raise them, I guess, the way that I could, and me being a teenage wild fuck that was just trying to do his own thing at the same time. I don't know how that works. Because I'm talking to you guys on my phone. So if I call her back, I think I did interrupt the live stream. I mean, I guess I can call her, come back, start another one, but that kind of sucks. But anyways, so yeah, Jen was wild. Jen, all right. All right, let me give her a call, see what's up. She don't usually call me from work. I'll be back.